Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, cause it's showtime!
Welcome to the breakfast. The breakfast. That's such a... Anyway, welcome to all our friends all over on a glorious Monday after a fantastic weekend that we saw some nice weather and then saw some showers. It filled my pool. Thank you very much, God.
Breakfast in bed on a Monday.
Breakfast
We promised we were doing breakfast in bed today, so breakfast in bed. I'm wondering where my breakfast is, though, quite honestly.
Your eggs are...
But I thank you for the flowers. They are quite lovely for breakfast in bed.
Your eggs are in the chicken still.
My eggs are still in the
They're on
chicken.
their
Thank
way.
you so much. They've been laid in the nest. There's a new bakery I want to check out for breakfast in bed. So welcome, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you.
To the Brew Crew. How are you guys doing?
Nice.
We got Slick, we got Vinny, we got Val on the board. Val is like an Eskimo in our studio in a sweater.
I have to say...
That's how you know Val is young.
I have to say to the guys, good morning, guys. How are you? How you doing?
I think Vinny had a rough
What's the matter
weekend.
with you guys? You got to live it
What
up,
are you
baby.
talking about? I'm good. Everything's
Today's
good. The weekend was
Monday.
nice.
What'd you guys do this weekend?
I mostly hung out with like a couple friends, and Vinny on Friday too. We had some tacos on Friday.
Oh, you and Vinny had tacos.
Where'd
Where'd
you
you
go
go?
tacos? Where'd you go taco hunting?
Basically it's this place that cooks it outside. This is Mexican restaurant
It
or
cooks it
Mexican market.
outside.
They cook it outside.
Where is it?
It's in Pompano.
Does it have a name?
Market, Mexican Supermarket Incorporated.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's good.
How many each you have?
I have 4.
Yeah, that's a
Same.
good number.
Yeah.
4. See that?
Want to
Things
get
are
some
spicy.
tacos?
No, I want to get some White Castles.
You know what we should do today? We should actually call Jacob's Deli and have them deliver some sandwiches.
We should. I don't think he delivers, but we can ask.
I'm just looking Vinny can go pick it up.
We
Or I
can
can go
ask.
pick it up.
Oh, he'll have a lot of fun with that. Let's do that.
Yeah, good idea.
Anyway, I want to start the show out giving our condolences to the gentleman that died on Friday.
Yes.
Um,
The Black Panther.
yes, and I didn't realize just how many movies this guy actually did that were blockbusters, freaking home runs. And he will be sorely missed. And he, again, you know how they say when Kobe died, Superman ain't supposed to die. That's what Shaq said. And I'm going to tell you something. This is another character that Superman just ain't supposed to die. And this kid, I heard some of the things that he said receiving awards. And I'm going to tell you something. If you sit down and just listen to the wisdom of this young man, you would live a better life. Because he didn't say it was the color of your skin, but it was the inner person. Because we are all one, irregardless of what's going on.
Absolutely.
And the way he said it, I mean, he speaks about it better than I can ever do. But he would be sorely missed, and I want to do a tribute with the kids, maybe do something for the 12 o'clock show
Maybe we'll put a segment together, guys.
and put something together. So I just want to get that out of the way. I didn't know him. I saw his
Was
movies.
he 42 years old?
Yeah.
42, and he made
Colon
these blockbusters while he was undergoing treatment. Unbelievable.
Suffered under silence. He didn't tell anybody about his
He didn't tell
diagnosis.
anybody.
Since 2016, it was only his family. So
It's unbelievable how quickly life can move on. So
I'm assuming Val is talking to Teddy, and she
Yes.
hasn't totally gone a little bit inward, hanging out with us too much, because I see her having a whole conversation with somebody in there. I'm hoping there's a person
Teddy.
in that room, Val.
Val, say good morning.
Morning, Val. Good morning,
Into a
Teddy.
microphone, Val. Good morning, Teddy.
Good morning.
Teddy, I wasn't sure if Teddy was making it in today.
Why?
She went away for the weekend.
Where'd she go?
I know where she was going. I don't know where she ended up. So we'll have to ask Teddy
Did you
where
go
she
away
went.
for the weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it rain where you went?
Oh, poured.
It poured.
I love the rain, but my God, what a lightning show on Friday and Saturday. Did you see that? It was like the Herman Munster
I had to
movies.
remember.
It was lightning everywhere. Guy was taking pictures, playing bowling, whatever you want to call it. You see it?
But
It lit
yesterday, I
up.
finally sat outside because I was, as you know, as you can see, I was on social media all weekend when I wasn't here with Teddy on Saturday. And I finally sat outside yesterday, and I thought, I'm going to sit outside, and God's going to clear the clouds away, and it's going to be nice. It was like 5 o'clock or 5:30, and guess what happened?
It rained.
Huge storm rolled in.
Yeah, but it was nice, refreshing.
Yeah, so I sat under the overhang, and then I moved because I was getting a little bit wet. But yes, absolutely.
I got to tell you, the footage is coming out now from some of the places that got hit by that
I
hurricane.
haven't seen really anything on it.
I'm gonna tell
Why
you.
is that, by the way?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Dead town.
Is it a small town?
No, dead town. It meaning they're dead.
Oh, there's nothing left.
Is absolutely devastation. I was watching it this morning, and it just brought a tear to my eye because it reminded me of when I went to Hurricane Maria when my mother died, and I landed there the day after, and there was nothing. There were no lights. There was no AC. There was no power. There was nothing. There were 4 cell towers in the whole island. Everybody was along the highways trying to get a call out. The news brought in generators so they can get their lights going, and they're trying to help as many people. But wow, the devastation that it created. Over 1,000 poles are gone. So they don't even have a grid. Forget about putting a new wire in. There's no pole to put the wire on, because all of these poles, all these wires that are exposed like we have out here, it's a very dangerous situation. They should be underground, the whole nine, but that's another story. There was a senior home where they found, since the hurricane, they found 19 family members starving to death. And an agency came in and took them all out, took them to New Orleans. But it just goes to show you that, and that because of the virus, the mayor is asking people to stay out. I mean, I don't know who to send money to. I don't know what to do, because I have no idea. It's like total chaos.
Well, before we continue with that conversation, we must address the elephant in the room. And it's on Freddie's head. Did you notice? Anyone notice the change
Oh, I
in
know.
your whole outfit?
Snappy.
Where's the change?
Why are
I
we
don't see it.
delivering an elephant on my head? There's no elephant in the room.
Because
It is
your
a-
And in the middle
persona.
of such a touching story, you're talking about an elephant on my
Yes,
head?
because with touching stories are for 12. 9 a.m. is your brew crew.
Well, no, I just wanted to say that the
Yes.
film is coming out.
So we'll see what we can give back. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can raise some funds, send some money. Maybe we can talk to the 100 People Project.
Yes,
See what they
that's
can
what
do.
I was hinting at. Yes, so I went yesterday.
So yeah, what do you guys think about that?
This-
Teddy, have you seen the new
no, she hasn't.
the new outfit? Did you
Outfit?
think the outfit. Just need a horse.
Yeah, I told you, whoever said that, I was going to say something to them. But since you brought it up, you know I can't. This hat has a story.
He's waiting for Slick's
What's the
reply on
story?
this hat.
Story. What's the story on
So
this?
I
side?
went all the way up to Boynton Beach. I went north
Okay.
to hit a store, which shall remain nameless. And I go in there and I find the hat, and I say, oh, I'm very happy with the hat. I got the shoes, very happy with that. So then
Nice.
I'm driving around the
I
store.
didn't even notice the
Very
shoes.
spiffy.
I'm driving around, I'm walking around the store,
See that?
and I get online like a human being that's going to check out.
Uh-huh.
And there's a gentleman that has a cart. He's about 6'4" with a little kid. And he decides to move his cart right up on Linda's back, I guess. You know, I was putting stuff out to leave. And there was a lady in front of me. And Linda told the gentleman, you know, take it easy, because he almost hit her with the cart. And the guy goes berserk. Starts screaming obscenities. And I'm still ignoring it. So Linda turns around, and I guess she starts saying whatever it is she said. Again, still ignoring it. And there's a little boy on the left-hand side. So all of this is going on with this child is standing. He could have been maybe 11, maybe 10, maybe 9 years old. And I'm looking, and this guy's screaming obscene. And I just said to him, enough. Okay, you got your son here, and you're acting really immature. So I guess the guy doesn't speak too much English. I think he was Spanish descent.
Oh, could you do that as well?
I did that as well, and I just infuriated this guy. He starts calling the police. So I told Linda, let's just get out of here. And the guy continues, and he continues, and he continues. So Freddie turns around and says, what is your problem?
Freddie, you or Freddie, your son?
Freddie, me.
Okay, we're now
What
in
is
third.
your-
We're now in third person. Just clarifying.
Well, because this isn't normally what I would do.
Okay.
And the guy now, he's getting hostile. So anyway, long story short of it, the woman that was in front of me, she dropped the wad of bills on the floor. I guess she got nervous of what was going on. And I helped her pick up the money, and she goes to me, let's just get out of here. Like, let's go. You know, you don't need this stupidity. Let's just get out of here. And I try to tell people right now are so sensitive of insanity. Forget about being one foot out the door and the other one on a banana peel. They're just both on a banana peel. You can't say nothing. Throughout that whole store, because of this hat, I helped 7 people locate a hat.
Are
Not
you like
this one.
Tonto or the Lone Ranger?
Whatever rocks your boat.
What do you think, guys?
Getting some Indiana
Indiana
Jones
Jones.
Oh, hate the
vibes.
player,
Yeah.
baby. Hate the game.
So I need the whole
Do
conversation
you
about
need
the
a hat?
hat.
Do you need a hat? Because we got a few hats
We
back
do
there.
some hats, some in the
So
back.
why don't you wear a hat?
No,
Why are you
tell me
picking
about-
on my hat?
I like your
Why
hat.
you don't like the elephant on my head?
I want to know about the change of the hat. How many hats did you try on? Why did you decide
One.
on a black cowboy hat?
One.
Why?
I
What's
go
the
in.
change?
I go into a store with a purpose and I leave.
So you knew you were going for a hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
This wasn't the hat I wanted.
What'd you want?
I want one that my daughter-in-law has, that Sarah has. It's a nice hat, and it's like a big white hat. And I went to get a white hat. She says, "I'll give it to you. Don't worry about it." I said, "No, I'm gonna go get my own." Now the real hat I want is a white cowboy hat. I know where it is. I just gotta get down there to get it. But I decided to switch up the morning
We
show.
can call them and order it online. I'm a big proponent.
No,
of
I don't like ordering
online.
online.
I order
That's what happened to
everything
that
online.
other brown hat. I don't like it.
I order everything online.
I don't like it. That hat
I
didn't
spent
look
my
good.
yesterday morning
Why are
ordering
you
everything
talking
online.
about my hat? I
Because your
I can
brand
turn
is
this
your-
whole thing around. Let's talk about your shoes.
We do. We talk about my shoes a lot, but your
No, we don't
brand
talk
is
about
your
your
hat.
shoes. Though. You look like Robinus,
It's like what?
like Batman and Robinus. What if it was the Batgirl?
I would love
You got
to be
your
Batgirl.
back
Her
Her
shoes
I would
are
love to be
fine.
Batgirl. I know they're little. They're suede. They're really not very
I know,
August,
her shoes are
September-ish,
fine.
but they were blue.
I will guarantee you that before the day
It's
is
gonna
out,
rain?
you're gonna fall.
No.
Look how high those things are. What are you, stilt woman?
Well, let me tell you what happened on Saturday.
And there you have it.
Teddy as my witness. We were talking to Kendra about things and about slip and fall accidents. And we're here for about an hour and a half on Saturday because her podcast is starting next Monday. Teddy, I got to give me the right name, something about the KE. She's going to get a mic and tell us that. So as I'm raising the air and we're getting ready to leave on Saturday, what do? I trip
trip
over
and fall.
Kendra. No, I
Over
tripped over
Kendra?
Kendra is what happened. She was sitting in your chair and boom, right over her foot into Teddy. It was a whole thing. And we went, only Freddie would believe that I did this.
Have you ever seen?
And I was in sneakers.
have you
just
ever
saying.
seen Kendra perform?
Sure.
And she's like elbows and knees and legs all over the place. I would have tripped too.
She has her first gig, her first live gig coming up this month since January. She has not performed a live gig since January. She has
Where?
one coming up. I forgot the name of it. She'll tell us. She's
Is it
gonna
a
be here
virtual
Thursday.
gig or
No,
is
it's
it-
live.
In front of people.
Yep.
I
Yep, because
heard-
restaurants are opening up and things are opening up
Yes,
again.
this week.
So she has her first gig in September. She'll fill us in on that on Thursday, I believe.
Very cool.
So
Very
yes, I
nice.
tripped right over her foot.
So then technically we can have a live band here play
Sure we can.
with a certain number of people and then put it out virtually.
Absolutely. It's kind of like we do every day.
No, but now it's going to, we don't have live people in here.
Well, we're not really. What are we?
We're the crew.
We're live people. But no, we're really not opening up to people. That would be a whole
Let
nother.
me ask you a question. When you were sitting outside, did a hailstorm come and hit you on the head? What's the matter with you?
What happens when you start opening up to people? How do you limit it? Is my
You
question.
take in 10 people.
Okay.
Limit
all you can
10
do.
people. You make it by invite only.
That's all you can do. And everyone can watch it virtual.
Now, talking about music, did you guys check out last night's MTV award? They call it the
VMAs.
VMAs.
But they were
Award.
called the VMAs before we went virtual.
Yeah, but this is real
Video
virtual.
Music Awards is what
Yeah,
the
but
V
this
is for.
was unbelievable.
Slick, did you see it?
Unfortunately not. Like
Vinny,
I was
did you?
I can't believe
Nope.
that the millennials.
You
did
and
you
I
guys
watched
see the
it.
show last night? Anybody in the room?
What show?
VMA,
VMAs.
MTV's award, music awards.
It was really the Lady Gaga Awards.
Lady Gaga swept. You know Song of the Year? Who knows the Song of the Year? Don't look it up. Song of the Year.
Ariana?
Which one?
The Ariana and Gaga song?
Yes,
Let
what's
It
the name
Rain,
of it?
Or Rain on Me.
Rain on Me. Numero uno.
I always think something different about that song. And I've seen little girls dancing to it, and I went, really? Is that an appropriate song for little girls to dance to? And I was told, of course it is. It's about rain. And I'm like, okay.
If you hear what Lady Gaga said last night, she talked about tears and swimming in the rain. You can always swim through your tears. So it's not what you think.
Ah, did she? I
Yeah.
got to look that up.
Yeah, look it
Her
up.
costumes, if you guys have not seen it, we should put something together today just on the amount of costume
She was
changes
wearing
Gaga
masks that
had.
had horns.
She had masks that had everything on them.
She had a mask that also lit up. It would talk. When she talked, it vibrated, and it was open underneath so she could sing like this.
She had masks that did. She had masks. She had a peacock outfit. She had the silver outfit. She had like a silver Darth Vader outfit. Her outfits, her costumes were unbelievable.
She was
Did you
little-
see that piano that looked like a brain?
Yes. I saw her play. I thought she was going to play the song, and she stopped, damn it.
So it was all amazing, right? But the technology of what they did, because it was live but not live. So there were stages and platforms set up in how many places?
12. All over, every borough has something. New Jersey, they had a drive-in in New Jersey, and the Latino Song of the Year, that Muzak guy won, and he had just performed the song, and he won. And he says, "You got to be kidding me!" And he gave the thanks speech in Spanish because that's his native tongue. And they had cars parked out with lights underneath them that was part of the set, but it was a real deal. And the opening of it was somewhere in Jersey off the water on the 13th floor or something, 30th floor. And they had 2 helicopters with fireworks in the background, New York City. I'm going to tell you, man, unbelievable production. A1, the best.
But I was glad to see for a lot of reasons. One is they were able to do it. The performers mostly wore masks.
Yes, they
And
all, even the dancers were.
They wore masks, and that it was putting people back to work. And that, to me, was what I really like to see. Is
Thousands
that
of people put
all
that
the
together.
technology, the lighting, the crew, the floor managers, everything. People over,
Spectacular.
food had to feed them, and there had to be concessions, and everything was opening up and employing thousands of people in the Northeast. And that, to me, was amazing that they found a workaround. They found a way to make it safe. And they made a statement on masks. And
Every
Lady
borough-
Gaga made a huge statement on
Every
masks.
borough, even the Bronx, was represented. Every borough. To get that done, I'm going to tell you, it's no
Is the
easy.
Bronx a borough?
Yes.
What is a borough?
It's like what you guys call.
I call it denial.
What's West Palm
That's
Beach?
easy. City?
No, what county? It's like what you guys call counties.
Like Palm Beach County?
Yeah, you got Manhattan, the Bronx, the Queens, Brooklyn, and Long Island. Those are all the 5 boroughs.
I thought there were 8.
In your world, there's probably 20, but in the real world, there's only 5 boroughs.
Really?
Long Island twice has tried to leave the country. They tried to be their own
They tried
country.
to succeed from the union.
They tried to be their own state first, and then they tried to be their own country.
Didn't work?
Yeah, they tried, and the mayor just
Oh,
left.
there's 5 boroughs. I thought there were 8.
It's fine.
I
What
thought
8?
I thought we were the 8th.
Westchester is not a borough.
I thought Palm Beach County was kind of the 8th borough of New York.
Oh, this is the 6th borough.
Oh, we're
Flor-
the 6th.
Yeah, Florida is the 6th borough. Of
So I'm
New
somewhere
York.
I'm missing 2 along the way.
Yes, because there's a lot of New Yorkers down here. You are so cynical today.
Not at
Oh,
all.
absolutely.
Why is that? He
you
sounds like you,
talking
Slick.
about
Oh,
the elephant.
absolutely.
The elephant in the room.
I like your hat a lot.
Don't look at Slick. Slick ain't gonna save you. You
Well,
are
no, you
alone
said
on the island.
you said you're absolutely. That was like a whole slickism.
You are alone on the. You're like Revis Island. You know who Revis is? Used to be a cornerback for the Jets. Went to New England, won a Super Bowl ring, came back to the Jets.
No, but speaking of which, I see the NBA has decided to resume their playing.
Correct, yes.
Hard pass.
No, I thought it was going to be a hard pass. They were going to stop it because, like, Kyrie Irving was a big person, like, wanting to stop this whole season, but they're just going to resume it because, I don't know if it's for distraction but they just want to resume it.
They started a new thing now. This is why I'm not going to watch the NBA. They're saying that the Board of Governors really doesn't want to do anything about the injustices that are going on now, so they're starting that whole thing. I heard that every NBA player, every single one of them is giving up 80% of their salary for for the cause starting tomorrow.
I heard that President Obama spoke to one of the big guys and said you can do far more by being present than walking away. You can make a more profound impact and statement by playing than not. And if that is in fact true,
Michael
tip my hat.
Jordan, again, the greatest player in the history of that sport. And my
Debatable.
son argues, everybody debates, the greatest player, if you saw him play, he not only stood for integrity, he stood for marksmanship. He was the best. He's the reason why the NBA came back. He asked,
Michael Jordan?
yes, because he's an owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
Really?
Yes.
And he asked the owners, listen to me, I have never let you down. And Michael saved the NBA when it was going, woo. Michael
Interesting.
single-handedly, him and Bird and Magic, but Michael, there will never be another Michael. And I know that Kobe was close. Me and Freddie argue about Kobe and Michael, man. They were right there, neck and neck, but different era. And Michael's the reason that those guys, in my opinion, from what I read, said, listen, let's just get this together. Let's get this out of the way, because the last thing that we need right now is another punch in the face with the NBA leading the cause. So
So I'm glad they're back and playing, and we had the VMAs. Things are getting back. We're out of September. School is back in session in Palm Beach County. Colleges are opening, and
I want to talk about that.
so let's go to commercial break,
Why?
because I need to adjust my fans. I'm still hot in here. Let's go to commercial break. Maybe we can get the girls out here on the
I don't know
set.
what you took?
That's all I
But I
know
want
is
you to have
one
some
fan
blood
is
work
facing
done.
the sky and one fan
Slick
is
knows what
facing
you took because he's
Slick.
laughing.
I took nothing. All I know, it's a little hot in here. I got to fix the air.
Oh,
We'll go to
Lord.
commercial
Lord.
break.
Do not know what she
It's
took.
hot in here.
It is. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My dreams come true.
Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it's never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
.2020 Network is a platform to amplify the impact and voices for Gen Z and millennials, covering topics from small businesses, cooking, inspiration, and hot topics. 2020 puts a modern spin to what is happening in our world and everyday lives. 2020 Network has something for everyone. There's Slick Speaks, Petty Unscripted, Small Talk, Homemade with the Animator, Musical Therapy, Spotlight, no pun intended, Callaway's Corner, What's the Tea. We will be sure to help you amplify your impact and inspiration on the 2020 network. We are an upbeat, dynamic group that turns every show into a great time.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I guess we're back.
Ding, ding, ding. I have a present for you.
Oh, here we go.
I have a present for you. I
And
saw
so it
this
begins.
and I could not resist because God is good and the universe spoke to me. So I can't tell you what it is. But happy Monday.
Do I open it now?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
talk and I open.
It's not gonna bite you, I promise, but you're gonna
Yeah, but it
get
might be the
a little
white elephant in the room.
you're gonna get a little chuckle out of it is all I'm gonna say. It's going to bring back childhood memories of what we talked about last week.
Yeah, that kaleidoscope stuff.
Right?
Yeah, it's funny. I thought this was called a kaleidoscope.
It's called what, a spirograph, right?
Yeah. And you put this in you, this is to doodle.
This is to doodle.
So I think that we should do is have a doodle table.
We should have a doodle table. We should actually have Shefa come in and get more of those and do a doodle table.
And that way, when you have a meeting, you could do a doodle.
You like that? Made me think of you. I kind of laughed when I
Did
saw
you get
it.
this from the dollar store?
I did.
You are just one scary person.
And again, I thought of you when I went to the dollar store, and I did not take a cart, and I went in for one candle, and my hands were full again. But I did get that for you.
I remain speechless.
I see that. Now today we can doodle. I remember doing that as a kid. It was funny that you did that as well. So happy Monday to you.
Everybody doodles, even slick doodles.
He does not. Vinny
know how
does
to
not
doodle?
I do
either.
not doodle. No, sorry guys.
What do you do
Unfortunately.
when you're
No one
talking to
doodles.
someone? Do you guys talk? Do you sort of take a pencil and write? You never do that?
Like talking who?
On the
Who is
phone?
the someone?
Who's
That's
the
what I want to
someone?
know.
Well,
It depends
I
on
don't
the
know. You want
someone.
me to start dropping some
Go
names?
ahead. No, I'm
I
not
can
saying
drop
name
some
dropping
names
some
now.
names. I'm just saying who's the someone. That's about
Who
it.
be that someone? is all
But I'm not
wondering.
doodling though. I'm pretty sure I don't doodle.
Do you ever get nervous and doodle?
Nervous?
Yeah.
When I doodle?
No. Do you get nervous and doodle? In other words,
Do
you're
I get
talking
nervous?
To, let's say you're talking to a female. Do you get nervous?
I don't think so. I always go back to like a comfort zone that I feel comfortable so I can.
What do you do when you're talking to a new like relationship chick and she's giving you a hard time? So you're like thinking, okay, what do I got to do next? I mean, what do you? What is
Probably
the-
like a finger tap.
A
Probably
finger tap,
like
like
on
on
my
the
knee,
table?
like how I'm sitting
Really?
right now.
No.
But like I don't think I would doodle.
A finger.
Cause I
tap.
always try to like
He tapping that finger.
I was trying to
watching.
get some clarity in the situation because if it
How's
gets
the
confused,
thing?
A finger tap.
finger tap
Look,
on
he's
the
doing
knee.
it now.
I know.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I doodle.
When you think?
I always doodle.
I know you do. I do too.
Abraham Lincoln said that's called the Abraham Lincoln effect. Actually, if you can look it up.
It's funny. I was chuckling to myself on Saturday when I was walking into the dollar store on my way here Saturday, and I thought, you and me living together in chaos and creativity. I never think of us as creatives, except the fact that the way you and I hoard things, that must be a creative mind, because clearly,
The way we hoard things.
if you look around your dad bag has got lots of things that you don't get rid of.
Well,
I got lots of things we don't get rid
usable
of.
material in there.
There's usable material. You just never know when we're going to need, I don't know, a wand, a crystal, a spirograph, a something. And we have a duck. I got props in the other room.
Does everybody here have a junk drawer at home, especially in the kitchen?
Oh my gosh, a lot of them.
If you go to the kitchen, you got a junk drawer in the kitchen.
Yes.
You look in there. All of the world's problems are resolved in this one drawer.
And it kind of migrates to two. They
If
migrate.
you have two, you're in serious trouble.
I got two in the kitchen, and then my bathroom has.
You see, you're
four.
a hoarder.
My bathroom. I
didn't
hoard
realize you were a
cosmetics.
hoarder.
I hoard cosmetics. I do.
You hoard cosmetics. You shouldn't do that
And
because
cosmetic
they
bags.
grow bacteria.
Well, I use my makeup, but other like skincare products, all those samples you get when you used to go to the mall and you think that maybe one day you're going to try them and you never do. And then I think the little containers would be really good when you travel, but who's traveling? But yet, I still save all the little containers. And cosmetic bags, I probably have
So you have
10.
empty containers.
No, they're full because I got to wash them out. I probably have 10 cosmetic
Why are you
bags that have
washing
nothing
them
in
out? Why don't you just use the product?
When you go away as a female and you go away for the weekend, you don't need a whole thing of facial moisturizers. You put a little couple squirts in one, and then your hair product, you put a couple little squirts in the other. If you do not label it because you think you're going to remember for that weekend away, the light white ones for your face, the cloudy yellow ones for your hair, if you don't label them, by the next time you go away, they're hard. And you have no idea what's in them, and you got to wash them out, depending on how much time you have to pack. But because I don't go away anymore, I am now a hermit. I go from here to my house. I've got a lot of old containers that need to be washed out. Happy
This
Monday.
This is why it pays to be a guy. We don't go through all that.
I wonder
We have
what
a little
Teddy and
shaving
Val do
cream
for their hair when they go
and a
away.
razor. And a little gel maybe, and cologne.
I have had nightmares
And
that I've
underarm
forgotten my
deodorant.
razor.
That's all a guy needs. What else does a guy need? A change of clothes? Optional.
I would bet Slick has more needs.
Change of clothes is a mandatory.
For you,
underwear.
it's okay, but it's an option.
Underwear?
What
It all
underwear?
depends
You
on how
don't take
long I'm
underwear.
staying. It all depends on
You
how
take
long I'm
underwear
staying.
when you go on vacation?
Okay, how long is the vacation?
4 days.
Seriously, is a
4
question?
days. I'll
No.
say like I'll probably
Hard
be like
pass.
5 outfits for a 4-day trip.
Yeah, I didn't mind.
How am I out of my mind?
Because normally when you go away in Florida, it's got to be some kind of wet weather.
4 days to
Oh,
me
not
means
in
8
Florida,
outfits.
but like to
That's
I
out
would.
of your mind.
I'm thinking to a place that I want to go to. Like if it's a 4-day trip, I'll bring like 5.
Well, wherever you're going, you want to go to. You're not going somewhere you don't want to go to.
True.
But guys are easy. You take a rubber, you don't
Excuse
take
me?
a rubber. That's all.
But those are
And-
kind of
and-
small, right?
And I want to ask these guys, do you guys change your rubbers when you go away?
Your
Ask 'em.
shoes?
Yeah, shoes.
Your duck shoes,
Oh yeah,
right? Is that what
yeah.
mean?
You
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
you buy
that's
some
right,
new
right.
ones.
Right?
You buy some new ones. Yeah,
You buy
You're
you're
so
right
full of
about
beans.
that.
You guys have the same.
Buy
rubber
some
in
new
your
one. No,
wallet.
you
I
buy
think
some
so.
new ones.
17 years. You guys are a
No,
bunch of
no.
pigs.
I
know
would
you.
say buy some new ones because like I forget mine, so I buy
You
some new
forget
ones.
yours.
Are they
yeah,
still called that,
I'll buy
by the
some
way?
new ones.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Where do you put your rubber? In your wallet?
Oh no, I don't put them in my wallet.
You put it in the car so it could dry up like a prune, right?
It goes into his cosmetic bag. And why are men's
Yeah.
cosmetic bags called DOP kits? When
never
I
call it
have a
that.
cosmetic bag, what do you call when you put your male essentials when you go away?
The bag.
I just need the bag. Slip.
And it's funny because everybody knows what
Say
it is.
messenger bag or fanny pack
Ah.
if you want to be
Vinny.
specific.
What's a male cosmetic bag called?
I want to say fanny bag.
A fanny bag,
The
not
bag.
a DOP kit.
Not the fanny bag. You guys told me
Yeah.
you couldn't even call that anymore.
Interesting.
Or man
But
purse.
you never put your
Yeah,
you
man
never
bag,
put
purse.
The
your
man bag
rubber
is in-
a
I'm
man
not
bag.
with
you
them.
don't put your rubbers in any bag. And if you do, you're lying.
These
You
guys
lie,
got
lie,
man
lie
bags
like a
now.
rug.
They have man bags now, not me, but
Yeah, but you put your rubbers in a man bag?
oh
You
no,
do
not at all.
That's a hard pass.
Not
you,
at
bro.
all. No,
Of course
but
not.
they-
Because you need a handy
I
whammy
see a
like
lot of guys
handy
with man bags now, so it's like I don't know if they do.
Now I'm
They
gonna
probably
tell
do.
you what this. I'm gonna tell you what I was told is the change of the environment. Women will say, "You need one of these."
Oh, the women carry them. Yeah, absolutely.
Women carry more of them than men.
Because men
their
go,
purse.
oh, I forgot it. Trust me, it won't happen. If you're a woman, you got to be prepared. You got to step up,
I would
ladies.
never admit to any of that verbiage, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what she's talking about. Guys never deny that.
Guys say, I forgot it.
I forgot it. Yeah.
And women go,
That isn't the problem, Dawn. You see, Dawn is not up to the news.
it's true because Dawn is 53 needing fans, so it's been a long time.
The problem is that these rubbers nowadays contain
Can we call them
ingredients.
condoms and not rubbers?
Okay. These condoms
you.
nowadays have ingredients that women are hypoallergenic.
Oh, I hate those new ingredients, by the way.
So women now carry their own and say, okay, this I'm not allergic to.
Yep.
That's the real deal. That's what's going on.
I get that. This is what works for them because, yeah, it's just not worth it if you're going to have a reaction to it.
Yeah, because you get that Walmart special for 99 cents. Ain't good stuff in that rubber. I tell
It's
you that.
changed. It's totally changed everything. So my question is, who can actually tolerate? It goes, Ted. It goes back to my bubble bath conversation. Who can actually tolerate those 99-cent things like Mr. Bubbles
There's
inside of
plenty
your
of
private
people that
parts?
can.
Who?
Plenty. Everybody. Like 80% of the society.
Not Jewish girls, I could tell you that.
Well, no Jewish girl.
Our
can't-
bodies are made a little more sensitive.
Oh, they
they're a
can't
little
take a
different.
99-cent special?
Nah, no.
Really? You got to get the Jewish pack. With the
From
Star of
Bloomingdale's.
David and stuff on it, right?
From Bloomingdale's, yeah, it's like fresh scented or no scent at all. It's got to be a whole different
No
thing.
fresh scented. What
no
the hell
sense.
is scented? They got scented
I'm
condoms?
teasing. I have no idea. It's been a
Wait,
very
they
long
got
time.
You got scented condoms?
They have different flavored ones.
Yeah,
they
they
must
do.
Have
They
scented.
definitely do.
They do.
And glow in
They
the
got.
dark.
Well, wait a minute. What was
Hold
that?
on, I think glow in
They
the
have
dark. I
flavored
think glow in the
ones.
dark. Yeah,
They
And
got glow in the dark. Those
I
I
think
seen.
glow in the
Flavored
dark.
one? Really?
they have
Yeah.
flavor ones. Yeah,
Really?
most definitely.
Vinny, is that true?
Most
Definitely true.
Definitely.
Flavored condoms.
You didn't know that? You
I
did.
did not know that.
It goes with the
See,
underwear.
that's why you said. That's why you keep the
Edible
ones that you
underwear
keep.
comes in flavors. That I know.
Yeah, same difference.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna call. We're gonna call some kind of place and see what kind of flavors they got.
Did you see the thing I posted on WhatsApp? No one even looked at it. I thought this was a joke.
It didn't open for me.
It didn't open. So apparently there is deodorant. It's all natural deodorant for your privates. And it's the same thing you can do. It's all natural. There's no aluminum. You can
Wait a
use
minute.
it
What do you mean
for
for your privates?
your privates.
underarm.
Oh no. You can use it for your underarms. You can use it
South
for
of
your
the
feet.
border?
Yeah.
Men and women?
Oh yes. Different scents.
Let me think about this for a second. Where the
You gotta
hell-
watch the commercial. The commercial is
Where's
hilarious.
a guy going to put underarm deodorant on?
Facts. Why are you not
Where?
cleaning
In your
correctly in the
privates.
shower?
Your private what?
Your privates, the things that get a little sweaty, get a little stinky, and
Oh, your testicles?
and your buttocks
Testicles.
and all those things that get a little yeah.
You put in your buttocks too?
You just kind of apparently you
But
can
that would take
spray
away
and oil
the
whole.
natural flavor of things.
I don't think anyone wants to the natural flavor. So the commercial's really funny. They've got you in yoga class. They've got
looks
people
crazy.
watching. Teddy, I actually saw it. I thought of you.
Why does she need?
Because Teddy and I have these conversations all the time about what comes out of that bathroom.
What comes out of the bathroom? First of all, you guys used to say. Wait a minute, you guys use the bathroom too. I seen you guys go in there.
I didn't say it was a guy thing. I just said it's a bathroom in general.
But when you only have one bathroom, you're going to have to take the good, bad, and the ugly.
So I saw this.
We need more than that. And stop. You guys have to stop spraying so much of the stuff because the floor in there turns
Your
into a swamp.
sticks. So we got potpourri. The potpourri we're going to put directions. Spray 1 squirt of potpourri. Is a potpourri in the commode prior to
No,
usage.
don't do that. You're going to stuff up the pipe.
It's just a spray of something scented deliciousness.
No, there ain't enough deliciousness to cover
That
that
is true.
stink.
There are no delicious. That is true. So this is a
We need
deodorant
a
I
vent.
saw.
We need a vent in there.
And then, so remember someone opened the window and the window got stuck open?
That was, yes. And they broke the
They
window,
shall remain
actually.
nameless.
Now we can't open the stupid window because he broke it.
So you know what happens? Once you find one product, then the sponsors find you. Now apparently there's like whiskey made deodorant. I was thinking of you. It was kind of
You
funny.
could drink it.
It's made from whiskey. It's made from vodka.
So I want my privates to smell like vodka? No, that's a hard pass there.
But this other one is they've got all different scents. And you can use it, they said, on anything pits. Armpits, feet pits, private pits, butt pits. It's a funny commercial.
First of all, I can't see how that would be effective
Why?
because that's very rational. You become
It's
you-
all
you get-
natural, so it's
yeah, all
not
natural
allergic.
nothing. You're gonna be allergic to it.
They've got lavender, they've got men's scent, they've
Yeah, but
got
that
patchouli.
area and a
Do you like
man has
patchouli?
never ever seen any kind of anything. It's gonna revolt. It's gonna say, "Oh my God, what are you doing to me?"
Can you imagine a commercial like that? Ever seen the toe fungus commercial where they revolt? That's what you have me thinking, like the whole
Think
man's
about
body.
it.
is gonna
And I
revolt.
tell you, you don't want to tee off your testicles because if they get mad at you, it can hurt a whole lot.
Isn't that funny that people actually thought of this?
Super testicle. I seen this Superman that looked like a sperm cell. There was a guy once for a condom commercial that they did it. They took it off the air.
Really?
It was hilarious.
But it was funny. So the things you find on social media when you least expect it.
You know, we should do a segment on the show, the funniest commercials out there. You guys seen the one about the Zoom? She has a whole bunch of people over the house, and the husband comes out, and he's wearing the plants or something. He's in his underwear, he's in his jockeys, and the whitey tighties. And everybody's looking at him saying, "What are you doing?" She says, and he has a suit on, except no pants. And he's like, "I thought we were Zooming this meeting."
It is funny how advertisers have stepped up so quickly to do these new spots. Do you know tomorrow's September 1st already?
Don't remind me.
You know what Saturday is?
September 8th.
September 5th.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, I do.
What's September 5th?
You don't know.
No.
It's National Bacon Day, actually.
Bacon Day.
Anyone eat
That's
bacon?
hold on. September 5th happens to be Teddy's birthday.
Yes.
Oh.
Teddy's birthday is legendary around here. It may be a stripper. Now with the virus, we have to sort of change up what we're gonna do this year.
You said stripper.
Maybe- yeah, we have strippers.
Okay.
Mostly women strippers. Not for her, but for us.
I bet. I bet.
We sort of
I
it's
collaborate.
Teddy's birthday. Give me
Collab-
another $1, Slick.
So you're going to use Teddy's birthday party as an excuse to
Always,
do whatever
but
you
this
want?
year we can't do it. We're calling a pandemic.
Oh, yeah, you got to change it up.
Let's change it out. Let me see what I can come up with.
September 5th. I know tomorrow's September 4th, and Palm Beach County started school today. Online, virtual. We'll see what happens with their online system, but they started school today.
Did you see what happened to the schools that they're shutting down?
Colleges or schools?
College. There's a couple of colleges in New York State that made the news because they're very upset that they were not informed that there is a virus.
Oh, they missed the memo for the past 6 months?
And they said that they were not informed that their life is in danger to contain the virus. When the schools were open, they were under the pretext that it was okay. So then, when you have a party of 2,500 people with no mask or anything else, you think people are going to get sick? So they're popping up hot flares all over the place, and they're shutting down for 2 weeks because they wanted to see what would happen. So now the kids are in revolt. So now Cuomo is sending in a SWAT team, coronavirus SWAT team.
Really?
Yep. In New York, they don't fool around. I tell you, I got a phone call. A guy I know got hit for $2,000 for going to CVS after he was ordered to quarantine for 2 weeks. And they take your phone, and they follow you, and they call him. He says, "Are you in CVS?" "Yeah, I had to get some medicine." "Well, guess what, friend? You're going to get a $2,000 fine." Now, he's appealing it, of course.
Really? Interesting.
New York City is not messing around.
That's interesting.
So
Wow.
now you have the SWAT team coming out.
Sounds like a movie already at this point.
I did
Well,
see
they're
that different universities are having testing centers throughout the university campuses, and they're testing in the numbers. Alabama, they're now
100
shutting their bars
100
down.
cases, yep.
But you know what's really sad to me is the airline industry. They are going to be laying off 30,000 employees, United alone. 30,000.
Yep.
That's a lot
It's a
of
lot
people.
of people. And the bottom line here is, well, there are 6 companies that have come up with an idea for an antidote. 2 of them have jumped out in front of everybody. They're talking about months now, a couple of months now.
Well, it's already been 6, so think about that. But what do you do if you work in the airline industry? And this is, if you're a pilot, and you are a pilot your entire career, or you are a mechanic for the airplanes, what other skills do you have to get another job in the workplace?
Well, let's look at the answer to that by resolving a problem.
People got to travel again.
People have to travel again is one thing, but don't you think that maybe if we can all get together and just combat this thing and get it under control, that maybe people will be allowed to travel? Listen, they're opening up phase 2. Numbers have gotten better, or maybe they haven't, and it's just a lie, who knows? But they understand that they're going to have to open up the economy. They know they're going to have to get the kids in school. They know all of this.
We were just invited to cover an event, by the way.
Which one?
If you ever want to cover the Titan FC and see how an MMA event is done during a pandemic, let me know. We're broadcasting through UFC Fight Pass. 150 countries, millions of viewers.
Oh, that's very nice.
Next fight is September 24th at the Intercontinental Miami Biscayne. Teddy, you want to cover an MMA fight? She's like, yeah, I'm all in.
But
Can I
somebody's
help?
covering it? Or
They asked if
just
we
give-
want to.
If we want to cover it, or somebody else is covering it?
If you guys ever want to cover Titan FC, let me know.
I
That would mean they're
love-
asking us if we would like to
I would
cover
love
it.
to do this in Biscayne down in Miami.
Yep. All right. We'll give you a call, Justin.
That's an interesting. We were asked to do one in Key Biscayne a year ago.
Many years ago. Remember, we were up at BZT with Bobby,
Yeah. No, and then after that, we were asked again at the
Hard Rock.
Hard Rock to cover it as well, but they didn't come off.
That'd be fun, right?
It'll be a challenge. It'll be a challenge.
My fun is Freddy's challenge. Yeah.
Well, also, if I gotta say this weekend I ate some ice cream.
You.
Before, Before working out, that's what he did.
And what flavor would it be?
Vanilla.
Superman.
Superman.
Ice cream?
It's pretty much vanilla colored, but pretty cool.
I thought
like
it was
how,
red,
like-
white, and blue Superman.
What
ice
is Superman ice cream?
It's like Superman's color: yellow, red, and blue.
What did it taste like?
Pretty much vanilla.
I was gonna say, don't say Superman. Sorry.
I went to DQ and got an ice cream bar.
Yeah? What flavor?
It's a dilly bar. It's
What?
a vanilla with a dilly bar.
A dilly bar. Is that what it's really called?
Yeah. That's what I call
Is
it.
that really what it's called?
A diddly.
Dilly
A
bar.
what?
Teddy, you know what a dilly bar is?
What
Never
you
mind. Valerie, you know?
That's what I said too. Diddly. That's
It's
why I
a
had to
dilly
ask.
bar.
Him.
Diddly?
Lily bar.
Does anyone know what a
Dilly
dilly bar?
bar?
Let's
Dairy
look
Queen.
it up.
What
A
the-
Dairy Queen bar.
Look up Dairy Queen.
What's
Look up
it
what
really
their bar
called?
is.
Dilly bar.
It's called a dilly
Right.
A dilly bar.
Yeah. And then there's another one that has peanuts and all sorts of stuff. I can't
It's
eat
a word
that
you
one.
can't say that either.
Oh.
I gotta say, we were eating lunch here last week. Maybe you should not eat wheat.
No, I'm going to get off of bread.
I think that was crazy. Just like you said it happens, sure enough.
It happens all the time.
Then why would you continue to eat something if it makes you sick like that?
Really?
Yes.
You want to go down this road? Because I can ask you why do you do certain things also that make you sick all the time.
You're right. I shouldn't. I know. It's one
But
of
you
those
do it
things.
because it's one of those things.
It's like potato chips. You shouldn't do it. But man, they taste so good. And can you just have one? No. But the kettle chips? Just saying.
You eat potato chips? I have never seen you eat a whole bag of potato chips.
I eat, yeah. And not a whole bag. There's a difference between one and a whole bag.
I have nothing to say.
It's a handful. As a matter of fact, I have a guest coming on next week, and she's going to talk about the difference of an eating disorder versus disordered eating. Big difference.
Eating disorder versus disordered eating.
I
That's
have
interesting.
disordered eating. 100% hands down, I admit to that all day long. I do not have an eating disorder, but I do have disordered eating.
And I am the other way. I eat everything.
Well, I remember back in New York, I used to get potato chips and mix them with Nutella.
Oh,
Like
Chocolate
Nutella's a
chips.
dipping, it's kind of like a dipping sauce, and I use potato chips to eat it.
Chocolate chips.
well, that sounds kind of good.
It's good. It's
If
bu-
you take your potato chips and you crush it, or your Doritos and you crush it and you put it on your pizza, try it.
You've done that too.
I done it.
Hard
It's
to
delicious.
pass, guys.
Dude,
Hard
Nutella
pass.
potato
Hard
chips really
pass?
good. I've never heard some people it's like we gave each other high fives. Like, yeah, Nutella chips. Woo.
Nutella
It
chips.
sounds kind of good.
Yeah,
Nutella's
that's
too
Just
sweet for
making
me.
chips.
yeah. It's too
Nutella.
sweet for the chips. It's sweet.
too sweet.
No, it's
That's
It
that
mixes
like
very
salty
well.
sweet kind of thing you got. It's just like a scooper with Doritos.
Like mix it with those curly wave chips.
oh, the
the
Lay's.
Lay's wavy.
Yeah, Lay's wavy. It
What's your
mixes really
favorite
well.
potato chip? Is that it? A Lay's wavy?
That's why you do.
That's your favorite? What's your favorite chip?
The scooper.
Cool Ranch
do you like Cool
Doritos.
Ranch?
Aren't there new flavors
Cool
coming out? I saw
Ranch
someone
Doritos.
post. There's new flavors coming out. Who
6
makes
new
them?
flavors.
Mm-hmm.
They're
They
like
know
weird
they
flavors, I
do,
think,
but
right?
they
More
have
people
like
are staying home to eat them. I like the scoopers.
So we're just feeding to the obesity of America. It's
Of
nice.
course.
definitely,
I like that.
definitely,
Yes, let's go.
definitely.
If we could
I'm
do
not
it, we
eating
could
them.
do it. We're
How did you gain 12
Americans.
pounds and you don't eat
Because
here?
apparently I'm eating the wrong thing. So they have these scoopers. These chips that are scoops.
Wait to see our guest at 12:15 today. She is not going to let you stay that way.
Okay. So you take the scoop, and if you go to Publix, they have buffalo dip, buffalo chicken dip.
How
You
much
ever
of
had
that
that?
do you eat? Yes.
No, I haven't, but my son loves it. Freddie loves this thing. And you put a little guac and sour cream, because it's a cup.
Sounds delicious.
Oh my God.
You can't just have one. That's the thing.
100 of them.
That is the thing.
So I double up. I buy 2, and then they always puts 1 back. I'm going to buy 3. Maybe I get away with 2.
And that's why you're up 12 pounds.
No, yeah. We bought a box of chips. Well, what are you going to do when you're home and you got nowhere to go? You're going to eat,
No,
except you. But you don't ever eat.
I do.
You take a handful of seeds. That's not eating.
Well,
Let's
it's
talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
my disordered eating. It truly is. So I take a handful of chips and I go, okay, eat them. And you have another handful. Even if you put the clip on, another one. And then by the third handful, then you start looking at the serving count. And you go, all right, 11 chips is this much. But this was really a half of a chip. So that doesn't count as a whole chip. This is the sick brain of a food disorder that I clearly have.
Yeah,
so we're
but
going
the
to talk
bottom
about that
line
next week.
is, number one, stop talking to your food. You guys talk to your food. These guys, they go, they get pasta.
Yeah, I gotta
They
pray
love
over the
their
food.
food
Yes, I
next
love
door.
my
Talk to
food.
your food and say, I don't want to eat this because it's 12 calories.
I said, "Why you're so delicious?"
I know. I sometimes wish I'm like, why didn't it last longer?
Yeah, I was like, "Why didn't I get more?"
That's a man's brain. What about the ladies? You guys ever talk to your food?
It's a man's word.
Facts.
I know Valerie doesn't because I see the way Valerie eats her peanut butter and jelly, and then she'll have some things, chips on this side, and she's all compartmentalized. And I'm looking at her and saying, look at this. That's some sandwich. She cuts the sandwich into quads or halves. I mean, it's all calculated.
It's impressive, right?
Don't talk to your food.
I don't talk to it. I think about
you do,
it.
No, you talk to it. You know why you talk to your food?
'Cause no one else
Because you rip
talks
it
to me.
apart.
Yes.
So when you rip it apart, you say this piece has 3.7 carbs, has 14 calories. It's the corner. I mean, you're just talking to your
It's the
food.
things that last a lifetime. It's all the things we talked to Sheva about last week, the things that get you thinking. She spoke to Lady Ann over the weekend. I got to find out how that went. But it's all those things that get you thinking about your past and all of that.
Vinny, I mean, Slick, don't talk to your food.
Oh, I
Slick
don't
prays
know.
to
I
his
pray. I pray over it, and then
You pray, it
it's
tastes better.
Yes.
Well, especially when somebody gives you something. Let's say somebody makes you a peanut butter and jelly
I
sandwich.
eat the whole thing.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't. Like, if there's 2 pancakes, you'll eat one, and
Yeah.
I have to force you to eat the other.
Yeah, that happens
There are
too.
starving kids in the world, and you're throwing away food.
That happens too. Except you can't really take apart a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, especially the way you make it, because there's like jelly on one side and peanut butter on the other, so you would lose part of the deliciousness. But if you have a turkey sandwich and one piece of bread has nothing on it, then you don't really need it. It does not add to the flavor of the sandwich.
Do you know what you do is you take a very sharp knife and you cut that sandwich into little triangles. You should get 8
Okay.
little bites. It would change your world.
Might. We should try that.
You should. It's the best thing in the world. You guys ever cut the ends of your breads?
Like no.
Nope.
Like the bread
don't think
ends?
so.
I dated a girl who was compulsive. She used to cut the ends of the bread.
Speaking of cutting the ends of the bread, Amy Minty said when we make PB&J, we should cut the crust off the bread.
That's what I'm talking about, the crust.
Did anyone see her dance last night?
No.
Oh no, not
Gotta
at
check
all.
it out.
Plus, I eat crust like a real man. Yeah.
You should eat the crust. You see the way Pizza Hut now, you're supposed to eat the pizza from the back?
I tell
Really?
you, that's the way to do it.
So they
weird.
fill it with cheese.
Yeah, that's
They filled it with
definitely
cheese.
weird.
Yeah,
but
right?
So
we-
you eat
That's
backwards
weird.
forward.
Fill it with cheese, the
I
way to
always
go.
loved that. I didn't do that because people thought I was nuts when I did it.
You
Like I
always eat-
drink beer out of a straw. People laugh at me.
I've never seen until you've done that.
Out of
Never
straw.
even heard of that.
Wait, regular straw or crazy straw?
I used to have a
Vindy
crazy
straw, Vin-
That's the name of it. I used to have a crazy
I
straw.
used to
Wait,
love
do you
crazy
drink
straws.
beer with crazy straw?
Crazy straw. By the time you finish a beer, you'll be exhausted.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
it
kind of
has to
want.
go-
I kind of want to do that now. Drink beer with crazy straw.
We should go with some
You
crazy
should
straws.
drink beer out of a straw. Tell me what it tastes like.
And
Tell
then
me
over
if
to
you
the
like it
dollar
better.
store.
You know what's weird? I drink water from a can. That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Water from a can.
It tastes weird. Water with aluminum can does not mix well.
Never even seen water in a can.
I found it when I was there's a soda machine. I'm all guessing like Pepsi or something. Then I saw like Aquafina like in a can. I was like, oh okay. Then I tried. I was like, oh.
Have you seen the machines like $50 and it has a little cartridge you can make your own soda out of water? I
Really?
get one of those for Christmas.
Christmas is around the corner. It's hard to believe. I know. We're going to September. We're the last quarter of the year.
I
Ready
wanna-
to rock and roll? Ready to push it?
I wanna. Well, I was told you already had your Christmas in July. I says I can have Christmas as many times as I want.
Absolutely. Look,
I
I just
gotta
got you.
have some fun.
I just got you a Christmas present for breakfast in bed. We can have Christmas every day.
Much appreciated. Now every time I think of a doodle, I'll say, Dawn made me do it.
Dawn made me do it. We got Small Talk with Val coming up at 10:30, BYOB today at 11 with Bridget, Fuego at 11:30, followed by a great show lineup. Wait till you see who we're coming on at 12
You
o'clock.
got the bacon lady coming today, no?
Bacon Lady coming. We have the Domes from
Yes.
Haiti
Yes.
and one other surprise guest for you.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes. Anyway, have a great morning, everyone. Be safe, be kind to each other. Tune in to Ant Media Productions, Brooklyn Cafe, and all over 2020 Vision. See what we've got coming out, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Wash your hands. Don't be late. Wear your mask. I'll see
Bye-bye.
you at 12.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all. Sweeping me away like an for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just a ray of light.